Hi, everybody. Jake Slebodnick for Renda Digital TV in your hometown stations, talking Purchase Line softball here at Heritage Conference Media Day at First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. Members of the Red Dragons to my left here, head coach Mike Nanoski, and then players Cadence Nedro and Maddie Davis. Coach, we'll start with you. This interview presented by Robindale. Coach, last year, a tough season, 1-17, 1-13 in Heritage Conference play. Really a lot of lessons learned this year, though, to carry into 2024.
Absolutely. We were a young team. Got, I think, 11 letter winners coming back this season, so we're hoping to, show some improvement in the field and becoming a little more competitive this season.
What are some of the stronger traits of the team? Is it hitting, defense, all-around, versatility? From your point of view, what are the strong traits?
I think hitting seems to be one of our strengths. We'll see if it actually goes from the practice field to the game field, but right now, at least in the cage, we're pounding the ball around pretty nicely.
Take me through the off season. How have you guys sort of started getting into the groove of things and started working on those improvement areas to get ready for 2024?
Well, again, just being able to have time and getting people available to do the off-season workouts and those things. It's tough because a lot of these girls play 3 sports and it's 24/7, 365. So we just try to sneak in some activities when we can.
The Heritage Conference has grown this year with the addition of the Conomas, and it makes it a very competitive bunch of teams. From your point of view, how tough is it going to be this year?
It seems like every new team we add is just another powerhouse, if you will, for the conference. So, yeah, the Heritage Conference softball is extremely competitive and a good conference.
Aside from the players to your left there, who are some of the other names that we're going to see on the field this season?
We'll see Brooklyn Seister, Addison Buderbaugh. Who else we got? Girls. Bella Cessna, Riley Adams, Brooklyn Walker, Nia Byers. So they'll all, see significant playing time.
All right, it's going to be an exciting season. Hey, Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck this year.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, if you want to head to the line, we'll talk to some of the players, starting with Cadence Nedro. I said that correct, didn't I?
Yeah.
All right, and you are primarily a catcher and first baseman, so you're going to catch a lot of some of the pitchers this year. Take me through some of the pitchers that we're going to see in the circle this year.
So I catch for Addison Butterbaugh, Caitlin Hauser, Riley Adams, and yeah, that's primarily it.
Well, still 3 pitchers on a team. That's pretty important, especially in this day and age, because I feel like you average maybe 1 to 3 really good pitchers, and you guys are on that max end. How important is it to have those 3 arms?
Yeah, it's really important. For the past 2 years, we've been using Addison Butterbaugh a lot, and I feel like it's important for her to take a break with her arm and everything.
How are you guys staying focused coming into 2024 after a season where you learned a lot of lessons last year?
Yeah, we've been really focused, and at practices, they're more intense for sure, and we've been having pitching and catching every day after practice, basically.
The primary job of a catcher is to make the pitcher look good, and one of the things that is important in that mix there is forming a nice bond with the rest of your pitchers. How would you sort of categorize your connection with all 3 of those pitchers, and how is it going to help correlate to the field?
I feel like I'm really close with all the pitchers. I've caught for all of them for quite some time now, and we've been having these pitching and catching practices all through the winter and then some in the summer too, so I feel like it's a good bond.
Throughout the offseason, have you been sort of counting down the days until the season starts? Because, just from around from through the grapevine, I hear that you're a big, you love softball so much. So have you been counting down the days to opening day?
Yeah, I have. I also play volleyball and basketball, and ever since basketball ended, I've just been waiting for the season to start.
Which one's your top sport?
Softball.
Softball? All right. So, hey, the season's right around the corner. Come out and see Cadence Nedra, catcher and first baseman. Hey, Cadence, best of luck this year. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
All right, and then they're going to switch places. We're going to talk to Maddie Davis, one of the outfielders here, and you've been through this multiple times, and the Heritage Conference teams, they love poking the ball in the outfield. So take me through your mind in the Heritage Conference. How competitive is it going to be this year?
Oh, it's absolutely competitive. A lot of people hitting the outfield. It's pretty tough sometimes. A lot of moving around.
Last year, not the season you guys had expected, but hey, it just sets a bigger goal for 2024. What are some of the areas of improvement that you guys have been focusing on here in the weeks leading up to the season?
We've been hitting it pretty hard in the gym and outside. It's been a pretty nice season to go outside and be able to be on the field. We're really working hard, catching the ball, doing grounders, and we're just getting everybody moving around to different stations to see who we can get to get better.
In a season of resurgence where you guys look to get better and improve from 2023, one of the big things that I've picked up on is the importance of quality at-bats. How important is it coming into 2024 to pick your pitch and wait until you get one that you can smack over the fence?
I think it's pretty important. We've been hitting the cage pretty hard. I think we're doing pretty well in there, and I've definitely seen some improvement in myself in there.
Now in the outfield, are you center field, right field, left field?
Right.
You play a little bit of a mix of all three?
Mainly right and left.
All right. Do you have a preference over right and left?
More left than right, but all around it's pretty similar.
Maybe inside your mind a little bit. Why left field instead of right field in terms of preference?
A lot of the lefties, sometimes they're not really expecting you to catch their ball because there's not very many. There's more right. So when you get there and you get it from them, it feels good.
Back to focusing on the team a little bit. How has the rest of the team sort of bought into the program in order to come out with better results here in 2024?
We have a lot of J-High coming up, and they're very well players. They're very good players. I think we're going to do pretty good this season.
All right. Hey, Maddie, thanks so much for the time. Best of luck this season. Can't wait to see you run across the outfield.
Thank you.
It's Maddie Davis, Caden Snedrow, and Coach Mike Nanoski of the Purchase Line softball team. Our interview brought to you by Robindale, and we'll check in again from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City in just a little bit on Rented Digital TV and your hometown stations.